Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Mega Man 5. And this is going to be part 2, after yesterday's episode where we started off with another new adventure for Rockman, or Mega Man, where apparently his brother Protoman, the first prototype of the Mega Man you might say, is apparently now the culprit. 8 new robot masters are wreaking havoc across the earth once again, and 2 of them have already been taken out. Both of them gravity related, Gravity Man and Star Man. However, like I promised yesterday, the gravity theme is going to stop this time. We are going to take on other robot masters that don't involve gravity or something similar. Just remember, Gravity Man is the one we did last time, and therefore his power-up is going to be used in order to take on another robot master. And it happens to be Gyro Man that is actually weak to his power-up. As you can clearly already see, he's kind of the wind robot master in this game, so not a surprise that we're going to enter Cloud World again. Oh, I always love hiding behind clouds. Let's go show off the gravity hold at least. That's of course the power-up we got last time. It's a pretty weird power-up in all honesty, but this robot master ability actually oh yeah, of course, it's an elevator. Almost forgot about that, but there's no enemies here. The gravity hold is actually not a traditional weapon, and therefore we can't use it loosely. We need to use it on enemies. We've seen similar weapons like these in earlier Mega Man games as well, but if we use the gravity hold on enemies, this will happen. It will reverse the gravity of those enemies, in this case making them fall up-screen. Interesting. Not per se very practical to use in regular stages in all honesty, but it is definitely the weakness for Gyro Man, so for that reason alone we're going to use it. Not per se for something else. It does cost a lot of weapon energy to use it, so allow me to not use it during a regular stage. Which is already a rare thing for me, I know. Using the special weapons for the regular stages, that's something I rarely do. But I think I'm not the only one when it comes to that. Mostly because of the weapon energy it costs. Speaking of which, let's go heal up in the gravity hold. Because I'm pretty sure we need every single bit of it in order to take on Gyro Man the moment we meet him, so better make sure we're full. Okay, I don't mind. I was already full, so... No, the chickens also return. Not too sure if I like those. Plenty of energy here now. The game surely doesn't want me to die. And speaking of which, remember the slide? This one-up is actually in a corridor that's too narrow to actually go through normally. But Mega Man 3 taught us the slide, and it is still a thing in Mega Man 5. That's a way to actually get stuff like that. Let's go get rid of you first. Because these platforms will actually start moving the moment you touch them. That's not a very big surprise if you look at them. So, let's make sure you go out of the way. Preferably without getting hit. And let's go up one more screen. This looks easy. Yeah, like I said, easy. Didn't even get hit. If only I was able to do that every single room. Split pathway. Which way should we go? Okay, does not matter. All end up at the same ending without any rewards, so pick any route you like. In this case it does not really matter a whole lot. Yeah, I'm full on everything, so don't have to care about weapon energy. I do want to care about you, sir. You should take quite a number of hits before you die. Charge shots is probably a better idea. Sliding, of course. Ow. Come on, die please. Some enemies in this game just take way too many hits. And there should be something in here, come on. Stuff like that should have secrets. But I'm not going to pull out my rush coil just for you guys. I'm pretty sure there's indeed nothing there. Oh, this floor crumbles. Oh, there's a letter here. Pretty tricky to get, it looks like. Case in point. Or I must correct myself, it is easy to get, but not without killing yourself. Because I'm pretty sure it does actually count if you die. Only if you game over you will actually lose stuff like that, so... I should still have that A. Oh, thank you for the one-up. And indeed, the A is gone, so... You are allowed to die, as long as you don't game over, and it will still count. Yeah, and of course this is going to rise. Also not a very big surprise. Oh, this looks nasty. Don't want to jump too high here. But we survived. Thank you. Yeah, need to go right, I think. Indeed. Right, that hit got cancelled quite quickly. And if I remember correctly, we should be nearing the end right now. Pretty sure there's not a whole lot left. Going down here, and that should lead us to the end. Yeah, indeed. See, I've played this more often. Not a whole freaking lot, but still. Enough times to remember stuff like that. Time for the gravity hold. Pretty tricky item to use, so... Let's go see how it works on Gyro Man, the wind robot master of this game. And it's in all honesty pretty basic, because all you have to do is use the gravity hold and he will get hit automatically, no matter where he is. Like I said, as you can see, it goes one-on-one, my weapon energy and his energy. So you do need every single bit of it in order to take him out. But if you go in full weapon energy, you can take him out with nothing but the gravity hold, making him pretty easy. Let's go take over the next weapon. We get equipped with the gyro attack. And Rush Jet also unlocks. Which is very suiting in a sky setting. To learn our flying move. Perhaps we can make use of it in a later stage. And speaking of later stage, Rush Jet or not, we are going to take our newly equipped gyro attack and take it to another robot master. I'm looking at my circle of weaknesses. Because of course I've got that with me. It seems Crystal Man is actually the man who is weak against Gyro Man's weapon. So let's go bring it to him. Not very surprising to find out we're going to enter another Crystal Cave setting. Mega Man 3, anyone? Well, this is not Mega Man 3, this is Mega Man 5. We've got ourselves a new weapon. The gyro attack is actually a projectile type weapon which we can steer. Like this. It shoots normally until we actually hold up. Then it will actually start flying up. So it's a two-directional weapon which you can control somewhat. And next up is Rush Jet. Which in all honesty nothing too new. It works exactly the same as in Mega Man 4. So nothing too spectacular about that. But it is nice to have. And it is going to be required later on. So make sure you know how to use it. Not per se in this first phase, of course, because, like always, the Robot Masters can be done in any order officially, and therefore those kind of abilities are never used in these stages. But that would be unfair. But whenever we enter the second phase, you can imagine it is going to be required at some point. So you're still going to need to get used to how Rush works. Yeah, this is pretty easy to avoid, I wanted to say, and I still get hit. Yeah, they don't always fall at the same speed, it looks like, so... 1, 2... 1, 2... and go. It looks like every single one of these shoots has its own pattern, so... And that's easily learned. Hey, and here we have Eddie! Thank you, Eddie! I don't have enough one-ups yet, so... Time for a party! We're back at 6 extra lives. The last episode we died twice in the end, so... We actually lost a couple, but we're back at 6. So game over is once again far away. Oh yeah, this guy can't be hit the moment he's charging, so... Wait until hitting him, until after he shoots. And bam! Oh, and another extra life! Hell yeah, for 7! Oh, and I thought the extra life was the rarest of all the enemy drops in this game. Or in any Mega Man game. And look what I'm finding over and over again. I'm almost surprised this guy actually does not drop another one-up. Okay, I still need one more heal for my weapon energy, for the gyro attack. Even though I'm pretty sure for this boss I don't need full weapon energy. But I do need to reset this platform. Let's just ignore this robot. No need to kill him. Let's move on. Took long enough. Oh, whoops. There was the weapon energy I needed. But saw that's too late. Already grabbed it. Also returning enemies, these guys. Oh, there we are. Let's go do Rush Jet first, because that one needs a little bit more. The gyro attack's only 1 bar, so... Yeah. Next room. Oh, here's your first energy tank. Also returning. So I don't really have to explain how they work. But they do appear once again. All the way at the bottom left you can see E, which is the energy tank. And if we use it, we will fully heal our energy, no matter how low it is. But of course, you want to save it for later parts of the game when things really become tricky. In these early stages, it would be a waste. These early stages are used to save up on the energy tanks. Let's move on. There's also still weapon energy tanks in this game, but we don't quite have those yet. Oh, I was speaking about you, sir. Does give me the opportunity to use Rush Coil properly this time. As you can see, he actually is the one that jumps the moment you hit him. No longer the other way around. It actually tripped me up last time. Stop respawning, stupid mouse. But anyway, weapon energy tank obtained. That's actually the tank in the middle over there with the M on it. If we use that, we can actually fully heal our weapon energy. So if you're really in a jam, you can just use this tank and every single one of your weapons will be recovered. And indeed, every single one of them. Not just a single one, which you pick. Every single weapon you have will be fully healed. Next up, we're going to enter a falling section, it looks like. And I want you to keep in mind here that the letter of this stage is actually going to appear here. For that, you're going to want to hold left right here to pick up the V. Or the 5, because it's a Roman number in this case. Very sneaky, but luckily I've got my notes with me, so I knew it was coming. So we have 4 of the letters now, from 4 stages. Let's try to stay alive, reach the checkpoint at the boss door. It's not going to happen like this. Because I'm definitely not going to waste an energy tank on one of these earlier stages. Okay, thank you, I can hit you, so that's a good thing. Slowly get you out of the way, sir. And your way too high jumps. Let's enter the hatch. So we have the checkpoint for the boss. And let's quickly die to this guy, because I'm not going to try to beat him with this low health. Thank you. Let's try this again, seriously, this time. Gyro attack. This time, truly face Crystal Man. You know how the weapon works, so try to actually aim for him the moment he starts jumping. You can actually correct the direction of your shot. Like this. So you can always hit him pretty much. His attacks are pretty hard to avoid, but not per se very dangerous. If you just go in with enough health, you should outlive him. That is Robot Master number 4. So, let's obtain his power-up as well. Mega Man gets equipped with the Crystal Eye. And I think you can guess how that is going to work, since we saw the boss use it as well during the fight, so it's not going to be that much different. almost 15 minutes. A little bit too short to already stop. And therefore I think I'm going to do another one. Is it going to be one of these three? Interesting how the entire left side is still actually available right now. However, I need to disappoint you because it's actually Napalm Man who's weak to the crystal eye. So, let's go to the Vietnamese jungle and see if Napalm Man can actually do something about Mega Man's winning streak. Yeah, it's pretty predictable that this place is going to have palm trees. Oh, Napalm. Let's stop worrying about the Vietnam War and actually start showing off the crystal eye. And this is another example of a split-up weapon. We shoot one giant ball, and if we hit something, it will obviously get damaged. However, like I said, it's also a split-up weapon. If we hit a wall with it, it will split up in 4 smaller little balls. Just like we saw with the Crystal Man fight. So keep that in mind. That's the use of the crystal eye. Let's go make our way through this jungle. With one more robot master I'd like to beat for today. It's interesting how this is only the first room and I'm already almost dead. I lost a lot of health already. Go away, you. Thank you. Because I was interested in that energy ball. Looks like the pet enemies also return. Still easily taken care of. And the met tools are bringing along tools again. Let's go heal up our crystal eye slightly. And let's move into the caves. And apparently there's drills down here. We can destroy it, so we're not impressed. Bam! Not too sure what we're drilling for here, but still, it is not going to be us. And why are these things spawning on the left side? There's no need for that game. Oh, NES memory. Don't we love that? Let's climb up again. This drilling tunnel is fun and everything. But it's not what we're after. Hello? That is screaming for a secret. Yeah, indeed. Fake wall. Thank you. Second energy tank. Try to keep as many as we can for the final boss. Because that's probably going to be the place where we need them the most. So the more we have, the moment we reach that point, the better. Oh. I thought Gyro Man Stage was the previous one. Oh, come on. These waterfalls actually... pushing me also does not help. But we lived. Not too sure how, but we lived. We can heal some more energy. You're going to move. I'll just let you pass. Come on. Come on. Oh. Apparently if you're on a lower altitude, they will not come. This way we can lure them in. Come on, let's go, let's go! Eddie, help me! In this case, I would have preferred some energy a little bit more. The extra life also definitely helps. I have a hunch that I'm going to die pretty soon if this goes on, so... Oh, here's some energy. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's how you're supposed to hit that guy in the head. When in doubt, just do some headshots. That always works. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and here's the letter for this stage. Here's the N. So hold left the moment you start falling. Yeah, thank you. You can always kill yourself in this room if you actually happen to miss it, because I'm pretty sure there is a checkpoint before it, so... You can easily try again. Plenty of enemies here, so... If you're willing to die here, that should not be a problem. Another extra life, putting me at 8 already, so... One more and I actually max out my life count. Because even though it says 08, implying that there's actually a number above 10, but there actually is not. The maximum number it can actually display is 9 for some reason. Because yes, it happens to me more often that I actually maxed out my lives. Not per se Mega Man 5, but I'm pretty sure that it actually works in every single NES Mega Man game. But we're back at 7 now, so I don't have to worry about reaching 9 lives. And it does prove that I was correct. It was indeed in this room where the checkpoint was, so I no longer have to speculate. It was indeed correct. There is a checkpoint right before the letter, so if you happen to miss the jump, you can easily reset. My reset was actually not deliberate, so I do love how there are tanks in the background here. They're not even trying to hide how they're definitely referencing the Vietnam War here. Yeah, there we go. Oh. You look like Eddie, but you're definitely something different, sir. Oh, come on. There's going to be enemies in every single pit now. Eddie wannabe. Yeah, you can assume every single pit in this room will actually have these guys in it. They're way too difficult to beat, so... Oh, but the final one actually does not have any. Weird game, weird game. Let's equip the Crystal Eye. And let's go take on Napalm Man. And his beautiful tanks in the background. This guy's actually pretty easy to defeat, I've found out in the past. He only has 2 missile attacks, one of them being arched, and one of them being straightforward. And other than that, he only jumps around, which you can easily slide under. One of the easier Robot Master fights in this game. As you can see. There we go. Just take your time, avoid the bombs. And there you go! Final hit by a small orb! Still making use of the gimmick of the Crystal Eye in the end. And that was Robot Master number 5 in Mega Man 5. Oh, it would also be nice if I'm actually able to do this project in 5 parts. Which I think I can, in all honesty. But anyway, we get equipped with the Napalm Bomb. And you guys are wondering which one that is going to be. The arched missiles that he threw or the ones that went straight forward. You'll find out next time, because then we're going to use it against the Robot Master, which is apparently on the left side of the screen. Interesting how that actually fits in. But anyway, next time we are going to continue with those 3 in the order we're going to find out then. Thank you for watching, and Treecks out. Later, folks.